So we've just arrived to Colchester Zoo. I'm going to see if my ticket works on one of these machines. I paid in advance, which I would recommend because it's obviously a lot easier to get through. You don't have to pay at the ticket machine and the queue. And I did it using my blue light card, so it might be worth looking at the discount. It was only 8% and it wasn't really worth it. I think I only saved like 10p, so yeah. But we're going to venture on and find some animals. What's going on? So we stayed at the Rose and Crown in Colchester last night, and I've decided on a whim to come to the zoo because it's been recommended. Apparently it's one of the best in the country. So just me and Solaris today while Sam's at work, and we're going to see how it goes. And also the weather is perfect for the zoo. Solaris, can you see the monkey? He's a big monkey, isn't he? Say hello, monkey. So as you can see, it's so quiet. Say hello, monkey. Here. That was such a benefit. It was a Thursday, so it was a weekday. We had an amazing time. It meant that there was space to get the buggy around. We could really enjoy actually seeing the animals rather than kind of like trying to push yourself through around other children and other families. And I guess because it was quiet, the animals were more willing to come out and say hello. Okay, so we've seen, I'd say, about half of the zoo. You definitely need to get a map on arrival because it is not easy to navigate and the signage isn't great, so use a map. We've seen monkeys, meerkats, pandas, red pandas, lots of different things. It's been such a good day, and actually it's not busy, and I was so surprised because I thought because of the weather it was going to be really busy. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful this is. Listening to Mummy. So we've just been on the train ride and we're about to have some lunch. So the train ride is free and you just need to basically queue up. It's quite regular and you get to see the lemurs. So we've just been inside the lemur encounter closure and they're free, so like they can come right up to your feet. But yeah, it was a really nice experience, especially for like toddlers. I'd really recommend that. And we're gonna just go through the map in a minute after we've eaten some lunch and see what we've missed and go through it again. So this is the train station and I've just completely forgotten to record any content of it, but you can just get a free train ride. The train's coming in now, you can see it entering as we speak. You just drop your buggies off over there and queue up behind the buggy point. But there's the train. It's cute. It lasts about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but you go to the lemur enclosure, and that's quite fun. So this is my favourite part of the zoo. It's an area that is just filled with a diverse amount of animals. So you've got an ostrich, you've got giraffes, you've got rhinos, zebras, elephants, and they all share the same space together, and it's so lovely and open, and it feels like a really safe and nurturing environment. I did overhear that the animals aren't always out in this space, so you have to go at the right time on the right day. So what I've noticed is that there are lots of picnic benches scattered around. However, I can imagine that in like peak summer on a weekday there's nowhere to sit, and there's probably not enough of these, but good for a weekday, that when it's not too hot.